Hello, it is March 12th, 2024. Let's go over today's trades. The software's fucked up, so it's not showing my positions, but let's just go over the day so we can see what happened here. Let's look at the weekly, just to give some overall context. The session, the overnight, we kind of came and touched this half gap, sold off. I think we had CPI or something. Another big sell-off, and then we touched last week's previous high, held from here, and then we've just been bullish over the rest of the session. Another one of the examples where this half gap was definitely our best entry to hold over multi-day periods. On the daily here, daily VWAP, we had this in the open, kind of this watermelon line to watermelon line. I guess we could call it that. This would have been our best entry of the day, but this isn't a trade I would have looked for. I know this is a bullish area in general, but I didn't like that it was yesterday's value area low, or market profile area low. If we just kind of trace over the cumulative delta at the same time here, we can see that we were minus 8,000 at this point for this reversal. And then, oh wait, maybe I need to roll over the volume on this other chart. Let me do this while we're waiting. And then we kind of went to the session's delta neutral area, to this half gap. Had a little bit of selling here. And then we just kind of, this whole, one thing I realized is we get very choppy and weird around these delta levels. I don't like trading around these a ton. It just always gets choppy and weird. But we crossed the entire value area. We really had this, we got in short here, but we got chopped up like 5 times during this trade. But this exact touch at this 2500 area wasn't awful. The next point of resistance. We ultimately held here, and we just had a ton of buying, but we started to see all this buying get absorbed. All this buying pressure getting absorbed. We hit this 5,000 area, and that's why I think I scaled in. And then on this last pullback, I exited my position right here. I was afraid that this was a pullback. We were just going to continue higher to this 10,000, so I exited. But it was a retest of this 5,000 area, and then we sold off from there. But this would have been our definitely best trade of the session. I think we would have held this a long time. But it ultimately went and retested this half gap, watermelon line. And it was exact dump to yesterday's value area, delta neutral, yesterday's area, and then support there, and then we rallied from the rest of the session. So this was a great entry. I think we went back to sleep here, so we missed this. But this pullback would have been a great entry, and then I think we just this whole period we got chopped up. We were down about 1,000, then we traded our way back up, and just kind of trend followed on these pullbacks to these lows. Just really, I mean, this negative 5,000 area, this positive 5,000, those are our best reversals when we're at the edges of our value areas. We really get a lot of action across the entire area. I don't really think there's anything else to review today. Let's see if these trades showed up finally. Okay, they did. Let's show these then. So we took a ton of trades today. Our delta levels are fucked up, but we got chopped up a lot at the beginning of the session. We were down like 1,000, and we started to really see the weakness here. We just didn't hold it long enough. But look how many times we got short. We just got chopped up a ton of times. Even with getting chopped up that much, this one trade would have made all of our money back and more. But we exited literally at the worst time, the worst possible exit. Then this thing finally dumped. We went for a short to continue lower. Let's see where we were at here. Yeah, this. I wanted to see this thing dump to 10,000, but we didn't. We didn't get that at all. We just kind of supported and then chopped around. I think I started switching my positions around here. Yeah, I went long. We touched down at this delta level, and then I was really expecting this thing to get to 10,000, but we didn't at all. We just kind of chopped for the rest of the session. If we learn anything, it's just these extremes is where we tend to thrive. You know, above the 5,000. Oh, I mean below the 5,000, above the 5,000. These overall ranges, these extremes, is where we thrive, and we kind of poke above, and then we dump. That's usually our best entrances. Are these kind of areas where we just break a level a little bit, and then we reverse.